Hey folks, welcome back. We're gonna be doing some Harry Potter today. Yes, I know, I know. Don't yell at me. I'm playing this game so you don't have to. Um, I got this game at 90% off. I'm supporting whoever as least as possible. Um, I've been playing this game offline with a friend. Hey Gav, how's it going? I've been playing this game offline with a friend in real life, the one that I go to LAN parties with, by the way, a couple times now. And we started playing this. I wanted to kind of see if I could. We started playing the original, the years 1 through 4, but I've had terrible luck with it. Like, literally, the game would crash after a couple hours of playing. So far, this game didn't have it, even when making videos. By the way, there are videos of it on my YouTube channel. I will most likely not play the entire game on stream, but here's the funny thing. It's been flagged a lot, specifically during intro sequences. Let's start this up already. Specifically during intro sequences, because the music in this game is the music from the movies. They don't like you using the music from the movies. Anyway, I am gonna be trying to get my game up until the point where I am with my friends. Specifically, we have done all years. We have gotten all years. So specifically, we have the Philosopher's Stone, the Chamber of Secrets, the Prisoner of Azkaban, and we do also have the Goblet of Fire, which I have not gotten on this save file yet, and I have not been able to play today. So I kind of want to get that over with today. I might make stuff tomorrow for the next coming days where I just play the first year, because we have completed the first year, and we have gotten a couple of the red bricks. So that is going to be a thing that we're going to be worried about. Now, I'm going to mute the game during cutscenes, because, once again, the game doesn't like being posted on YouTube with the music. So let's start year 4, the Goblet of Fire. Hello? There we go. Begin year 4. Oh, and my cursor was apparently visible on screen. Great. So, this is, I believe, Malfoy Mansion. Or supposed to be Malfoy Mansion. The house to Draco Lucius. Isn't the critically acclaimed MMO... No, this isn't the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy Online, with a extended free trial, and... No, it's not. I haven't played that either today. So, could have gone either way. It's just that what I want to do on Final Fantasy XIV is not necessarily something fun to watch. It's very repetitive. And the things that I can do here are quite a bit easier to just go over. And even though this game is even though this game has something to do with Joanne Rowling, let's just say it's... I'm playing it so you don't have to, I guess. It's so flipping hot today that I haven't been able to get into my chair all day. I've been downstairs. So yeah, specifically turned off the audio because claims, and we'll soon be able to turn on the thing again. I have turned off all music, by the way. For some reason, it just keeps on playing during cutscenes. There's a lot of yeah, kind of chatter by the Lego figurines. Sadly, I guess that's just how it works. Specifically in the day and age this game was released. Later on, if this game had been released in 2024 or after, I would imagine it haven't gotten the voices as well. Like the actual voices from the movies. So yeah, let's go and see about this. So we are currently in year 4, meaning that we have a couple of spells to our availabilities, like for instance Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. So I have been trying to get some of the things cooking, some of the true wizards. Every Lego game that I know has the true something, under which true wizards, you have true adventurer, you have true Jedi, I believe is one of them. It really depends on the kind of game that you're playing. In this case, it's Harry Potter, so everyone's a wizard. In the case of Lord of the Rings, it will be a true adventurer. Let's see about getting some of... I'm gonna try and see about getting all the fires out, but there's no promise in that. We would get a crest. The crests themselves are the literal house crests from Hogwarts. Specifically Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Slytherin. Which I have also not been able to get on any of the levels yet. I also have... I do know that they don't give anything special. Like, they don't really give, like, any special things in the back. Golden bricks do technically give you stuff, but barely. I'm just keeping on talking, aren't I? I wanted to play a game that doesn't require any thinking because my brain is fried today. I have noticed that already. It's slightly too warm to play a strategy. Well, tactical strategy? Tactical army sim? Like Dawn of War 2. I would fail a couple times. It's just way too flippin' warm. It is... I should start looking for an AC, even though my parents don't want me to get an AC. I'm still living with my parents, so technically I should look at them for purchase things, but on the other hand, it is currently horrendously warm. Hey, Ron. Okay. Suddenly all my blabbing is gone, isn't it? I'm happy it's about to cool off again, even if it has to be with a storm. I do not care at all. It's now a couple more days and then we're done with the warm weather, I hope. I hope for a long time, but most likely it's gonna be like... Hey, Fred? At least till Sunday, yeah, I know. The first day I'm going back to work is the first day that it's gonna be kind of doable. It's... I don't like this. Please, like, make summers again instead of tropical whatevers. Like back in the day, and I can say this because I am from back in the day, you could have summers with the warmest temperature being 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah. Yeah. Just point a fan out and try and keep the warmth from staying inside. Okay, I don't mind an occasional heat wave, but they used to happen in late July or August, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm very happy that I took the week off. Then again, I'm also not happy that I took the week off. Specifically because my car has air conditioning. No work means no car. At least in my case. Oh, come on. No. Oh yeah, I need Crookshanks. Man, I remember when summers were 25 degrees up until, like, I don't know. If you had bad luck, you'd have a summer with temperatures that exceeded, like, 30. But come on. And yes, I know it's very much old man yells at clouds, but I'm done with it. Can we please mention to that idiot in the White House that global warming is factually a thing, and that yeah, I would very much like America to start giving a shit, and China. Bonk. Apparently there was a summer in 76 where temperatures were as high, if not higher, than right now. But come on, man. So, yeah, I'll go for my spiel again. I have been playing this game offline for a bit. And specifically because I'm playing this game live with a friend in real life. The issue is we're currently kind of stuck because the game crashes every so often. Simply because it's a rather old game, stuff like that. The main issue being that we're playing the original as the version we decided to play. This is the collection, which is a complete remake, so I have to do pretty much everything from scratch to try and get far enough that it'd be interesting to see if he notices that I changed games on him. To see if he notices that it's not the original, but if he notices it's the remake that we're playing. I am gonna try and recreate the game's state entirely as it is in our version of the game. Oh, that's the invisibility potion. So yeah, doing that. Plus, I couldn't play any game today. The best I could get up to was watch videos all day because it was so flippin' hot. So yeah, I decided to do this now because we have decided to play to meet again on Saturday. I did mention this earlier, like this week, last week, in the RPG chat that I share with D&B and the likes, specifically so that we, specifically because I would be playing D&D with them. So, I kind of have a time limit to try and make this all work. So the time limit being the time limit, I decided to do this instead. Okay, so how much progress do you need to recreate this stream? Will 3 hours be enough? Technically it will. Technically it will. So, for those that have noticed me play the game on YouTube, they should know that every 2 levels, every 2 levels approximately takes me 30 minutes to an hour. Depending on how much downtime there is between... depending how much downtime there is between levels, and how much I get distracted by stuff, there is enough to pretty much get it all done. So we're currently in year 4, the Goblet of Fire. So we will see Mr. Dumbledore, cry out, "Did you put your name into the Goblet of Fire?" Calmly. Very calmly. Okay. Let's see what we need in this place, because technically there is a destructible that you need to collect. Okay. There's a destructible that you need to collect, and there's a tends to be kind of puzzle-ish thing that you might have to do. Oops. Now let's see. It could be that it's the spider webs. No, it's not. Okay, cool. It's both good and bad. Oh. This is a different set. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay. No, I was on Miss Crookshanks. There we go. Let's see. Oh. Go. This will most likely mean that I'm not going to be playing this game for actual streams. Like, I will most likely just use this save file. Or a new save file for years 5 through 7. That could be a thing. Because most likely we will be playing years 5 through 7 in real life as well. And I don't like recording when I'm doing stuff in real life friends because I don't know if my in real life friends like being recorded. Plus, I would have to voice over pretty much everything. Because I would have to voice over everything because we do speak Dutch. Which would be a slight issue for my English friends. Or viewers, like, I don't know. Most of my viewers are friends, but... friends, valued colleagues, okay. Then we got the dancing skeleton again. Tends to be the music from Harry Potter playing when they do that. And apparently we have a potion to brew. Or the ability to make a potion. Okay. Oh yeah, here it is. That is the strength potion. So every potion has a little bit of a tell to... Sure. Has a little bit of a tell to it. The potions with the purple flower here, for instance, are the strength potions. The potions with the... what was it again? The potions with the chicken thigh from earlier are mostly the potions that deal with invisibility. You also have potions that have need of hair, which are the polyjuice potions. So we know we will need to use strength somewhere. I just don't know where yet. I haven't come across anything specifically strength related. And I remember the regular, like the actual Harry Potter games from back in the day as well. Those I do not have anymore. We used to have them on disc. And I believe we didn't even have all of them. Some of them were fun. Some of them were actually kind of cool. I remember the Goblet of Fire because that one was a bit weird, from what I remember. You would play as all three characters constantly. You could play co-op, I believe. Has been ages. It is also from the day, from the time that bad movie video games were a thing. 4 or 5. Oh, it's the wizards that we need to save. That makes more sense. Not that I really see any other wizards. And oh, yeah, fair. Now we got the Death Eaters. Then we have those guys. There we go. Runil Waslip. Is that this book? No, that's the Half-Blood Prince. One more. Come on. There we go. That should be it. Tends to be 3. Yes, was 3. Depending on the length of the missions as well. So... oh, shite, I should have turned this off, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. Cool. The music in this game is kind of hostile for YouTube. Okay. That might be me having to change the audio out again. Cool. Yeah, so... we did not get anything special of the things that we need to unlock, but it's also not bad. I think he doesn't know. Golden bricks will be harder to hide, that I have some of them and not others. Let's continue the story, and I will have to mute the game again. Specifically because of movies. Welcome to Crumfells and Beaubaton, the 2 other wizard schools from Europe. Crumfells is from the place around Northern Europe with Russia and the Slavic countries, and Beaubaton is more the Western European French school. And now we have... oh no, not yet. We have a couple things to learn. And that is Crumb. Uncle Finch. And now we have the giant lady from Beaubaton and the Lego figurine ladies that are supposed to be super pretty. Oh, also we have Mad Eye Moody. The Goblet of Fire, where only 3 people can put, well, only 3 schools can put their name into. Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and take a little trip with Fred and George Weasley and see if we can make a aging potion. Where are we going, Nearly Headless Nick? It's downstairs. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we have to go to potion class. So, Nearly Headless Nick, the Rita Skeeter, not even once. Nearly Headless Nick has been our guide through Hogwarts for the entire game, leading us to where we have to go. And that together with the blue floating ghost arrows. Now we have to create a potion that will get us through that thing. So we have a snake, a piece of foliage, and a banana. Oh yeah, first of all, only characters with a beard can cross this line. Okay, I need to... yes. This has to open quite a couple times. Hermione, I have need of your book, please. Hogwarts, Through the Ages. Stars, hat, moon, potion. Stars, hat, moon, potion. There we go. Simon Says, and we're done. Okay, now I need to change you to Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, we need to make purple. So let's put blue. And red. Some Lego only characters with X things are so goofy. Yeah. So that's purple. I need to make green, which, from my knowledge, is blue and yellow. What I think is dumb is that that is also very, like, that would also be sexist. And then orange, because technically Miss Trelawney would be old enough to pass through the circle, but it says with a beard. So can she? Can she not? I don't know. Do I have a feeling that that's not going to be put to test? Okay. What about these? Ah. This is hat, stars, moon, potion. Hat, stars, moon, potion. There we go. Bit extra coin. Crookshanks, get up, please. It's a bub. Bird, bird, bird is the word. I said the bird, 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 bird is the word. Paul Burb. Yeah. 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 There's definitely stuff in this game that's like, is this good? Then again, that's with pretty much all the games. Let's hurry and run. I still need those. Oh, wait. Is this right? No. Because I need to be putting stuff up here, but that's there. Hmm. Oh. There we go. Up you go. Up you go. Oh. Yeah, Harry, you stay on that, please. And last but not least, there we go. And now we can use an aging potion to get into the Goblet of Fire zone. Why would we want to do that? Well, we don't necessarily, but Fred and George want. Last time the Goblet of Fire, the Tri-Wizard tournament was held, they didn't have such ridiculous points as age restrictions, or at the very least, not 16 and up, I believe. Let's go to the Great Hall. And let's get here to the Great Hall. Awesome. There are more and more things that we can do specifically because we have more and more spells. There's 2 more spells that I can unlock. One of them is Reducto, which is very much needed right now. Very much, please. It's an interesting deviation from the movie. Yeah! Okay, so we have Victor Crumb. We have Fleur de la Cour. We have Cedric Diggory. We have Robert Pattinson. And we have a certain Harry Potter. Because this can't be a story about Harry Potter without Harry Potter being in the most difficult and circumstantial things of possibilities. And now we are supposed to go with Hagrid. And I have a feeling that I just fucked myself over again. Oh well, YouTube will sort it out. YouTube will sort it out. Did Fred and George not get ageified? Did they not get get? No, they did not. Not in the movie. They did it in books. I believe they did in the books. They also tried with a potion, but the goblet turns the aging up to 11. And since most people that tried to use that said potion did it at night, no one ever knew about it up until the point where it was too late. Hagrid, let's go to your hut, and let's see about The next part, something like that. Yeah. Man, it's been ages since I read the books. To be honest, I don't really want to anymore. I do... No, I do not have them all anymore. So, oh no, it's still off. Okay. So, we used to have all the books. Otto was main purveyor of the books for quite a while. Otto does not always take care of his own stuff all that well. Let's just say those books are now pretty much unreadable, thanks to water damage. Now that's not his fault. The place the book was in was horrendously like we didn't know it would be possible to be underwater. It's literally on the first floor, if you count ground floor as being a thing. So second floor for Americans, first floor for UK people, I guess, is a thing. And yeah, was in a cupboard that is supposed to be watertight. Also, I should turn the music back on. There we go. And those books were all in English, all in Dutch, because back in the day the books were a thing that we read. Let's just say Otter and I were not able to speak English. And sometimes at this point in time, we still very much doubt we can. Well, at least I do. Let's see about you. Yeah, that's not a number, so... That is going further in. I need to go... Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's not a way. Cool. Back in like grade 3, I kept calling Harry Potter Harry Pothead. To be honest, fair. At lunchtime, and a girl in my class got so angry at me, she cried, and I got in trouble. Wow. Okay, so I have bad news for that girl. I hope she still is, for one. Happy about being such a fucking nerd. Hi, I am such a fucking nerd. I mean, not that I would cry about someone misnaming a character in that way at this point in time, but, you know. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. And I would love for her to come back with a better response to that than crying. A better response to that than crying would, for instance, be calling you a Harry Pothead, which would technically not be completely false. You have long hair, then you are a pothead. Then again, maybe not in the way that some people would call it. A pothead. Is it down first for more? Getting into trouble for misnaming a fictional figure. Damn. Oh yeah, this one's Bop It. Red, yellow. So my friend did this. Green, yellow, blue. Green, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue, green. Red. Oh, come on. Ah. Red, yellow, blue, green. Yeah. Red, yellow, blue, green. Is that all you want? Yep, sure is. Cool. That's all he wants. 3 out of 9. First of all, it's about enough for 1.5. For us, it was Master Movies, a series made by a Dutchman. And let's just say they were rather humorous, not humorless, humorous. With the main character being Barry Potter instead of Harry Potter. And jokes like, "So, you wanna borrow 10,000, eh? You're not allowed. You can't." Something like that. Bad jokes, but for some reason, kind of made some people laugh. Was from very, I would call it very, popular things back in the day. Like, for instance, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Metal Gear Solid. Last one. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this one. This one, me and my friend had a bit of an issue with. Simply because there are some that are like there are studs all the way up. No, all the way up. Okay, so this should be fairly enough to get myself into trouble. Let's see. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, chances are high I won't be getting the true wizard one. There we go. There's still a chance, I guess. For this one we need grip hook. One of the kobolds in Gringotts, the Wizarding Bank. Yeah, okay. We still have this part of the level? Okay. I'm starting to get issues with my hands thanks to sweating a lot. I know that's absolutely what you all want to hear from me, right? Okay. Is there anything from you? No. Okay, that's gonna be grip hook. We have to go back for that one. There's... Is it this one that I need? No, it's most likely Hagrid pulling this lever. Pull the lever, Crunk! Also, it's not a lever, oh. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my invisibility cloak. Which is not an invisibility cloak, by the way. For some reason, it just doesn't invisible for some things. Hagrid has to go. Continue on. Yes, please. Fang as well, but that's not nearly as necessary. Then Hagrid and Fang should just be able to continue on. Awesome. Now, Fang. I am playing both characters, yeah. Also, hi. Hi, Everglade. Hey, hun. Yeah, I'm currently playing both characters. Hey, True Wizard. Mama Everglade. Yeah, that works. There we go. And now I kind of want to not be in the way. There we go. Don't like my name. No, I do. It's just hard to pass. What's hard to pass? Now I know it's you. And yes, the entire thing, the entire reason for this. Okay, let's just not do this. I completely forgot about the music again. Okay. Okay. We do have True Wizard. There we go. And then let's continue the story. In yeah, an hour and 4 minutes. That's about what I expected to see. For two of the for two of the things, for two of the levels. Okay. I don't think I can do anything with the red brick here. Also, yes, this is for time turners. I believe the red brick that we can get here is currently unavailable to us, specifically because it's I think it has to do with silver bricks. Oh no. Apparently it is completely gettable. What? Which one is this? Fall rescue. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, let's go into the next level. That guy has not had its pants for 3 years currently. And you want me to switch as well? Okay, cool. Okay, that should be enough. My cat is looking at me with disdain. She's like, what up, bitch? Let me out. Okay. Will I get to learn Reducto? not here, so it must be here. No. Oh. Oh. Yeah, now we should get a defense against the dark arts from Bartholomew. What's his face? And we are going to be learning Reducto. Oh, fuck. I forgot the sound again. It's going to be great. This video is going to be absolutely insane for me. Okay. Reducto. This is going to open up a lot of things, both literally and figuratively. Round 7. Student in peril. Kind of. Burb. Alistair Moody, currently being played by Bartholomew Crouch. Crouch, that's the one. Though in the current version of the books, we'd be learning Crucio instead of Reducto, I believe. Or specifically how to deal with being Crucioed. Okay, where's the last one? There we go. There is supposed to be a red brick here. But I believe there might be an issue with that. Oh, oops. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't look. There we go. Golden brick. Now just to find that last student. There we go. And that's Reducto. Complete all story lessons year 1 through 4. And that's gonna be all the spells that we can learn. Specifically, Harry can learn Expecto Patronum because he had to learn it from Remus Lupin. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it might be this. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get going. Harry cannot learn Ridiculous, but he can learn Expecto Patronum. I believe, yeah, his ridiculous is crossed out. Then again, his ridiculous is expecto patronum. Because his fear is fear itself. As in, he is afraid of the mentals. I have an unplanned meeting. Oh, sorry to hear. Yeah, I was gonna say have fun, but that might not be a thing. See you later. And if not, well, this is gonna be on YouTube anyway. I'll post in server if you want. Okay, so absolutely not. Yeah. Rita Skeeter. Yeah, have a good day, Everglade. See you later. So we have some dragons to go and fight. And instead of just having Harry, we also have Hermione. Because, yeah. Cedric Diggory. Oh, and apparently we do have some dark arts thingamajiggers. Hmm. Akio, huh? Yeah. Okay, so what I mean with, I believe I can do this, but I can't, apparently I cannot do this. Now the question becomes, what do? Like, what do? Yeah, that's not a thing to do. Feels like we're gonna have to go this way, but... Oh, and we can do stuff. Dog. Don't look. Don't look. Goodbye, dog. First birds, now dogs. What won't this game sacrifice for our entertainment? This should be the cauldron. Okay, and then last but not least, this guy right over here. Let's grab a drink from the strength potion. Should have done something? Yeah. After a while, you maybe start to think that they make all these games into the same engine. Apparently, that's not the case. We have the Crookshanks. Gosh darn it. Last but not least, the green one right around there. You could get up there in an alternate order, but if you do it this way, you will get the piece, and otherwise you won't. It is still currently 30 degrees Celsius outside. I am not gonna open my window. Fleur. And that really depends in if it's hotter or colder inside. I have a feeling it's hotter inside, but I wouldn't want to bet on that. Yep. Too bad, so sad. This is best to be played with 2 people so that you can get all the studs. Akio broomstick. And that's how the movie ends. Well, this part of the movie ends. And he is told to help Harry a little bit. And we didn't get True Wizards. Oh well. Let's go to level 4. And turn the music off for a sec. Screeching! Screeching noises! These are the noises of screeching! Huh. Also, it has come to my attention that apparently I do own all Final Fantasy games. I don't know if I'm gonna do something with that information or not. But I could. I might. Most likely I will not. Because it's definitely a thing. The first couple Final Fantasy games apparently were good. Definitely good. Except for also maybe a little on the long side. And maybe not always quality of life intense. So might be interesting, but I'm not sure. Okay, Let me stand up. Oh, gosh darn it. And now we get to meet Cedric Diggory. Oh, right. He gives us a small little birdie to tell us that we have to go take a bath. In real life, that's up to you if you take a bath or if you take a shower. But in this game, it's very important that we do take a bath. One of those things that I'm not entirely sure. Do wizards take baths, or do wizards literally just wizard themselves clean? Okay. We have to go back to, well, I was going to say we have to go back to the girls' lavatory, which we don't. We have to go see the prefect's bathroom, which is a couple stairs up. But it is, in this game, apparently quite close to the ladies' bathroom. And I believe it's this way. And that's that. This feels like the level, but it's not. Now this should open up that clam, and that should give us a red brick. I do not know which one this is. If this is one of the times 2, 4, 6, 8 bricks thingies. Score times 8. Yeah. This might be interesting to go back for. Yeah, I will return to the Leaky Cauldron. This is not a level. This is the overworld. Okay, so this will make it far easier to get the True Wizards thing. Yes, it does work during story missions. So let's go grab that. The red bricks, as with anything else in this game, can be unlocked, but you also need to buy them. In other LEGO games, it tends to be at the place where you find them. But in this one, it's specifically in a place, I believe it's the Elop's Owl Emporium, where we have to go upstairs and buy them. So here we have Silhouette's Ice Ring Disguise and Carrot ones. I have Fall Rescue, but I would very much like Score times 8. So if I go now to my settings and I pick extras and I go to Score times 8, you should see that I'm now getting 8 times the amount of studs compared to what it would otherwise have been. So a regular silver one that should be lying on the ground there, for instance, it should give me 80 instead of 10. Yeah, it gives me 80 instead of 10. Awesome. So that is going to be very useful for our next couple parts. I noticed with my friend that playing through the levels, it is insane that you, for some reason, can just get True Wizard in the first 10 seconds of a level. If you have 4, 6, 8, I believe. What do we have? We have 2, 6, and 8. So it's on those. If you have those, you can pretty much play a level to its completion without too much issues. There we go. Plus, I need 52 million studs to finish the complete thing of us getting the thing correct. Huh. That, and I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, that's a snail. What did the snail do again? Just... Oh yeah, gold brick. Awesome. I remember the snail. I don't know how to get up there, but that doesn't really matter. Okay. Hey, Morning Myrtle, let's see about that level, shall we? I have kept everything off for a bit. Oops. Oh well. Screeching audio. This is the audio of screeching. Just like that. Just like the dog. And yes, Morning Myrtle is infatuated with a certain Mr. Potter. And yes. You have to go swimming, mister. Okay. Now, let's see. As you can see, I'm not lying. We're getting quite a bit of quite a bit of studs from just like running around. Expecto Patronum. Here we have Cedric Diggory. There we go. True Wizard. So my brother bought something from Bison, which is a glue company. And the thing he bought was a humidity eater or something. It's definitely called humidity eater in Dutch. Or well, in Flemish Dutch. Vochtvreter. There we go. Give me the thing, please. apparently it's supposed to help with getting rid of the humidity in a room, which makes sense if you like listen to the name, I guess. Specifically, he wanted to get it for the 3D printing room, since the filaments were all getting dry, getting humid, which isn't the greatest. It didn't do as much as I believe he thought it would, because currently it's like 60-ish percent humidity in the room, which is still a bit, considering that it was 70, in the high 70s in our room. Now the question becomes, where is that yellow bitch? One, two. Okay, that's that, I guess. Oh, it's in there, isn't it? Yeah. And now I would need a certain wizard character, which, thank God, Moaning Myrtle technically is. So practically she should not be able to use magic because she's a ghost. And there we go. That should be this part of the level done. And apparently they decide that the prefect's bathroom is below the regular bathroom. Oh, yeah, music. We need to take care of that mermaid now. Okay. Myrtle should... Myrtle is a... Myrtle is a Hufflepuff, wasn't she? Or was she... No, she was Ravenclaw, because she can help with the diadem of Ravenclaw. Yeah. Where's all the water gone? No! Where are all the good men gone, and where are all the gods? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? And so on. Okay, you go in and you fill that stuff up with water. Now this is going to be mine. Thank you very much, Lee. And put that on that, and we should now be able to get stuff. Also, I need to... I should be able to get this. And here we have Fleur for her lake task. I don't think she can. She cannot. So It's time to put this to use. That's number 1, number 2, and number 3. And there we go. I forgot once again to turn on the sound. I hate this. It's not too bad. Well, it's mostly grunts and flashy things, I guess. It's not like the sound is absolutely necessary to enjoy the video game. Well, enjoy. Yeah, Myrtle, you are currently close to 70 years old. Harry is a 14-year-old boy. 15? Somewhere around there. Yeah, no. Maybe not. There we have the thing. We are getting a lot of gold bricks now. Not all of them, but a good amount. And we're going to continue the story. Grade 3. I know that's like an hour ago and that DMB said that, but grade 3. Ages 8 to 9. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Damn. Have I always been an old boy? Or have I just grown into that role? Okay, let's go to the lake and get this chapter done, shall we? Are we on track? It's actually a good question. Was that last one, was that level 3 or level 4? I don't remember. So we absolutely still have the lake, because that's what we're going to be doing now. We have the maze, and then maybe the cemetery as a second as a level. Doesn't wanna. Let's get some forgs. I believe those those now count as mounts for the water. And this is for a student in peril. There we go. This is Ron in his tux. Let me actually go and see. We have Dragons, the First Arcs, The Secret of the X, The Black Lake. This would be the Black Lake, wouldn't it? Yeah. I guess this would be the Black Lake. Meaning that this would also be the second to last level. So we are on track. Nice. Okay, audio is currently on. Let's turn it off for a second. That's Crumb. We have Fleur de la Cour. And Harry Potter. And Neville gives him his, what's the weed called again? Which I think is also a departure from the movies. I think in the movies it is. Is it Neville or is it Dobby? Is it Dobby? I'm not entirely sure anymore. Because it's one or the other? Now let's go up first. That should help with the completion quota for the clams. And then we have True Wizards. Harry in his Lake Tusk outfit. One and two. Apparently it does not do anything for me. Little fishy in the sea. From my net I set you free. It's number 5. Let's see if there's anything more that we can get from this side. Yes, but not the thing that we want for now. Oh. Huh. Cedric is on the other side already. Under the lake. Under the lake. I forgot these sounds. For goodness sake. So go down. Get a little bit more cash that away. There we go. That's Student in Peril. Awesome. Hmm. Okay, nothing there. Let's go down. Let's pop up back here. Let's go to the left first. Nope, it's not to the left. It's number 8. When does Sardine begin to begin? It's music to me. And now I'm gonna be stuck with that song in my head for the next couple minutes. Great. I had to sing it for music school, like, way back in the day. So I do know the entire lyrics. Should that be at some point be needed, requested, or otherwise be absolutely horrendously out of tune? That's a guitarist. Go. Grab. Hey, Crumb. Okay, use Lumos Solem. This feels like it needs to go in a clam. It gives us a piece of the puzzle, of the crests. Just a reminder for people, clams do tend to make water clearer. There we go. And here we are at the end of the level. He is going to be saving Hermione. And then we have... what's his face and what's her face to save? Ron Weasley. And Fleur's sister. I completely am forgetting her name. Scrum as a shark. Ginny Weasley. No, it's not. Is it Ginny? I thought it was Ron at this point in time. Might have been slightly too early. There we go. Ah, there we go. Awesome. That's the last of the level. Okay, should be able to click this, and that should be fine. We have the guitarist, we have Harry, and we have Crumb. There are still things that we cannot do simply because we don't have an evil wizard, and simply because we don't have Grip Hook. Yeah, and then we have the last level to go. Might immediately have to mute again. Oh no, apparently not. We are gonna have to wave to this guy. and climb up here, and then go. Can you please? Runil Waslip. Ding ding. Here we have the Ford Angela. This is a thing that doesn't work in Hogwarts, simply because technology doesn't work in a high concentrated magical area. Which is a factual thing in the games, in the books. Okay. Oh yeah, the Matryoshka doll. This is Mr. Mason. I think Mr. Mason is the person that hopped over for the drill exposition from Mr. Dursley. That's times 6. That one we also had. Bunny. Bunny. That's the last one. That should help us restart the Fort Angela, which will get us a golden brick. So now I am kind of worried. How do I get that? Oh, that's how I get it. And here we have Mrs. Mason. Blue screen of death. Dudley Dursley. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. He would be a blue screen of death kind of person. That's a... I completely forget the name for that ball in Quidditch. Oh, nice. Do I need to go back and... Dog. Okay, but how do I get up? There we go. Let's go get that golden brick first. But after that, we should go and fetch the 75 up until 76. That's another student in peril completed. Now let's go up. We are going to be asked to go and visit the last thingamajigger, the last task, the maze. Specifically, we need to go and get the trophy in the middle, or middle, quote unquote. We need to go find the trophy, and once we have the trophy, we should be transportulated to the entrance of the maze once again, and we win. That's the task. That's definitely the task. Okay, Diggory. Oh yeah, this specifically is going to be a funny one. This is a puzzle. Like, factually a puzzle. I have to collect all the pieces for this guy. Then I have to put all of this together. And then it will point towards a couple of places. If I attack him. Okay, cool. That makes sense. So he's pointing right, left. Okay, right, left. Right, left. Now we teleport this way. I need a mobilus. There we go. And now I use Wingardium Leviosa again. There we go. So far I don't know if I get extra bits. Okay, left, right, down. Left, right, and down. And I got true wizards. There we go. Okay. Oops. That's something I haven't been doing. Damn. Yeah, that's something I have to look at. Okay. Last one. Right, left, down, up. Right, left, down, up. Here we have Fleur for the maze task. Okay. Okay, 3 and 5. It's 5 out of 8. I'm not gonna get these. Fairly certain I'm not gonna get these. Now, this should pop up. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. That also does make sense. There we go. Go through, and we should enter the final bit. It's number 5. Oh yeah, the Sphinx. Of course. I believe the Sphinx doesn't make an entry in the movie, but it is in the books. So the Sphinx comes with a riddle, as they all do. Is it? So apparently outside it is better than in my room, which, to be honest, was to be expected. Okay. I wish I had a second fan. One to blow on me and one to blow on the... one to blow air from the room. So we need to find a spider. There we go. Student in peril done. And then Wingardium Leviosa the fly to the spider web. And that should help us get that spider to the Sphinx. Okay, now six out of eight. I might have missed two. Okay, let's jump in and let's get to the fight. And I once again forgot to unmute my sounds earlier, which now is handy for this, but not so fun for y'all to watch. Yeah, so in the book and stuff, it's the blood of an enemy unwillingly given, the flesh of a minion eagerly given, something like that. I don't know. It's something. I don't really have to look for anything at this point in time, do I? Just the quick time events. Oh yeah. Let's give you all some sounds again. And this is the last one. There we go. It has a name, I just completely forget which one. I keep on thinking it's Priori Incantatum, but that's previous spell. Now we get Black Eye. Yeah, let's say Black Eye Moody. Because now he is Mr. Black Eye Moody. And Mr. Mad Eye Moody is down below in his own chest. And that's the final level of the final level of the final book. So we have Fleur from the Maze. Now we have True Wizard. have a student in peril, meaning that we get the bricks for a level complete. We get the bricks for True Wizard, student in peril, and that's it. The next part of the story is very short, specifically because it's the end of the movie. I will keep the sound muted for this, but smack. She is gonna go for one of the Weasleys, but just not that Weasley. It's manure! Manure! Smells a bit. And that's the story. Now just the tiny little pieces of cleaning up, so to speak. I have specifically 2 more bricks to collect. 2 more red bricks to collect. The ×2 and the ×6. I do know where they are, but I thought I couldn't get to them up until this point, which apparently is a big fat lie. So let's first of all go and check about the things that we have available to us. Ilops Owlery. Let's go grab the thing up here. And then we should be able to get the 600 easy. The ×6 easy. So now instead of ×2 we have ×84. ×8 we have ×48. I tend to believe 6 × 8 is 48. Yeah, there we go. This should make getting True Wizard even easier. But I do have to go back to Hogwarts for one specific one. I have to go back for the one hiding in... what's this one, actually? Oh, yeah, right. This is for the golden bricks that we can find in the Goblet of Fire, the Prisoner of Azkaban, Chamber of Secrets, and the Philosopher's Stone. I don't think we have gotten all of them yet in any one of these, so I'm not going to do that now. For those that just joined or joined after the explanation, I'm playing this specifically so that I can try and trick a friend into playing this instead of the regular one. Let's go to Hogwarts. If I go back to Hogwarts, I should be able to get a couple extra of these. I don't know if I can play the levels from this, but let's try and see. So, we should now also be able to pretty much go in and out whenever we want. Now, the pendulum tower. I'm not entirely sure where it is. I know it is outside. Do I have a map? No, I do not. I do not. Can I ask you where I can I ask you how or where to go? No. He's just clapping because I finished the game. Let me see. Ah. Okay. That's apparently not a thing. Mm-hmm. No. No, this is the wrong way. Okay, This way? This could be the way. This isn't the way, but this could be the way. Oh, this is the... Remember all, I guess. And that's the... Student in Peril here. Awesome. Yeah, this is not where I have to go. I think it's pretty much the exact opposite end. So... Or is it this way? This could be the way? No, this is to the dungeon. Troll! In the dungeon! Troll! This might be the way. Maybe. Yeah, no. Not here either. Where is it? Yeah, this is the potion classroom. This is not where I have to be. Okay. I have found a map on the fandom wiki. So give my computer some time to absolutely wreck. Entrance hall. Where's the pendulum tower? Lesson hall room. Dark basement. Transfiguration practice room. Black Lake garden. Clock tower courtyard. Okay, I am currently in. Okay, I'm currently there. I need to go to the clock tower courtyard, which is right there. No. It is through this. And then first door here. Apparently. This should be the one. Yes. Now, question. How do I get that red brick? Red bricks times 2. Head to the courtyard with the pendulum swinging in the background. Near the right side of the courtyard, there's a chest that you can open using the reductor magic. So, to the right. And that gives us this. Perfect. An enemy will jump out, hit him with magic, and he'll drop a green key. Use it on the lock along the wall to access a staircase. Okay. And this is the one. Perfect. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. So we need to find 4 clocks. That's 2 of them. And that's 2 more of them. Let's get y'all on your correct pedestal. There we go. And then this one should be able to be taken back to the... No, apparently not. Okay, cool. Let's go back up. Where is the owl? The owl is up there. Cool. There we go. Now, let's do the same thing over here, just because. Parcel tongue for a second. That's a big snake. And that's Vernon Dursley. Awesome. Okay, let's grab this one. And give it to the owl. And there we go. That's the one. 2, 4, and 2, 6, and 8. That's all I had with my pal. So let's go back to the Leaky Cauldron and get that one unlocked. Specifically because now I have to do 2 more things. I first have to go grab Grip Hook, and second of all, I have to go and fetch Tom Riddle. Okay, so let's go grab the thing. Make it easier for us to get all the things. Okay. So Grip Hook is an easy catch. We just have to go through Gringotts as a character that can use Reducto. Since our current guys all have Reducto, we should be fine. Let's get a couple of these because they're cheap-ish. There we go, and now let's go get Grip Hook. Okay, 96. So, yeah, we have to go through this, and then let's start with the magic begins. We will have 3 characters that we will be able to unlock and a crest. So we have to do this in free play, specifically because we need a character that can do everything. Like, for instance, Harry Potter, which can do anything except for ridiculous. But we will get a character that can do ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, so the magic begins. Harry is Harry, and Hagrid is Hagrid, and then we have Hermione with us as well. Let's see how and what. This should all be fairly normal. Fairly normal and easy to get. Also, we need a thing that can crawl through spaces. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Now I need to use... Yeah, I can't do that myself. Wait. Do I have them already? Didn't think I had. There we go. Take that. Do this. I didn't think I had him. This feels weird. Apparently I did have apparently I did have the True Wizard, yeah. Yeah, True Wizards, True Wizards in Student Imperial I have. There's just one little teeny tiny bit that I don't have. And I believe it's because I couldn't get it before. The crest was unavailable to me because I couldn't learn Reductor. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Hello. I don't need that. Hmm. That's nothing. But I do know what something is. There's a dragon here, which we should be fairly easy to get now, since we have Reducto. So that's the final piece of that puzzle. Though, now the question becomes, where are the characters? Hmm. Yeah, okay, that's one. Mr. Ollivander. That's number two. Tom the Innkeeper. Hmm. Hmm. So long I get grip hook, I should be fine. I don't think this is going to be a thing. Nope. Okay. Let's see. You need to go. The magic begins. Head to the Gringotts Vault, destroy the padlock on the chest to the far right using Reducto, and collect the token. Okay. Apparently we have to just continue on a little bit extra. Okay. And then on the far right. Awesome. That's the one. That's all I need. Quickly run in here. We don't need all the money. Well, I technically do, but not for the reason that we're here for. I do need the money because I want to fool my friend. I don't want to overwhelm my friend. We're suddenly, wow, we lost 1,000,000 coin. There we go. I love the fact that all the things are just gone. All the cutscenes are gone. Mr. Ollivander, Tom the Innkeeper, and last but not least, Grip Hook. And I'm gonna have to get the house crest. There we go. We now have a house crest. We now have a complete stud total of 5 million and a bit. And we get gold bricks for a house crest. And that's it, because we did have all the rest. I can now exit this level, and I can now go and deal with getting grip hook from Madam Malkins. Gonna specifically need him to get into the where Thomas Marvolo Riddle has been stuck. But for that, I'm gonna have to buy him. So this is the UI to buy things. Great UI, right? Great UI. I like the UI in the other games better, where I can just literally buy the character from the guy that it's in. Dragon Task, and then we have a couple characters. I need Grip Hook. Let's immediately continue to the next couple characters that might be in it. So we have Fleur for Dragon Task, the Lake Task, and the Maze Task. We have Crumb as a shark. Mr. Ollivander, Tom the Innkeeper, and the guitarist. We have Vernon Dursley, Dudley Dursley, Mr. Mason, Mrs. Mason in opposite order, and that's that. Awesome. We can make our own characters here. Not needed, because like we got all characters that we need. Okay, now let's go start the level. That might take a bit. Then again, it might also not. Specifically because this is a level from the second game. The final level of the second game. Specifically, this one right here, the Basilisk. I need to go in here and I need to unlock Thomas Riddle. Which I can only get in this level simply because I need Grip Hook for this. He's locked in one of the vaults. Okay, I apparently have gotten True Wizard here already. Okay, that's apparently not a thing. That's also apparently not the thing. Crookshank should be able to get into this. Let Crookshank get rid of that. That one's done. Who is this even? Crookshank. There we go. to go get that pumpkin out. That did not count. Okay, cool. Let's quickly check around here before we continue, because I would like to get as much done as I can. Okay, apparently there is no silver brick. Okay, now you should open up. Down again. Okay, Crookshank will be useful here, simply because they can dig. That's number one. Ah, and yeah, I will have to come back here with a evil character, because evil characters can do the thing, can do those black box thingies. Okay. Do I need you? I apparently do. Okay. Let's see if this one was already solved or not. I think this one was solved. Simply because we did do this before, and I believe we got the last one on the thing. Get you out of here. It's number 3. Okay, that's 4 out of 4. We did have this one. Perfect. Okay. Don't have to worry about all of that anymore. And that's number 4. Awesome. Okay. And now we are in the battle arena. I believe I need to take care of the basilisk first. I forget what I need this for. Uh-huh. Huh. Cuckoo. Okay. So let me grab this. This. Now I'm also curious as to if there's anything I can do here. Yes, apparently there is. Yeah. On the other hand, on the other side, we have a ship, which will also be used to get extra bits and bobs. No. Oh, it's one of these. And then I have to move up there to get the thing. So I could have used Hagrid for that. And here we have Fawn the Phoenix. Eyes are gone. Now I'm curious, does he appear here? No. So this should be the one. And that is Thomas Marvolo Riddle. Tom the Innkeeper, yeah, of course. He doesn't have anything special about him. Poor sod. Hey bud. Got anything for me? Okay. This works. And I believe this is the one that I got 1 out of 4. 1 out of 3. Still. Oh, this is another one. Okay, this is violin. Or... yeah, violin. So that's number 2. Oh, and this looks like a trumpet, doesn't it? Thank you, Ron Weasley. That should be number 3, though. Yeah. There we go. Slytherin! I don't have all characters, but I believe that's going to be mostly solved in going through this with a dark magic character. Up. There we go. Now, I'm curious, what does that do? Okay, I know the sword. Or is it literally just because we need to put a sword there? There we go. Okay. We didn't get everything, but we did get these. Now, with that gotten, we need to go back. We need to go back to we need to go back to the Leaky Cauldron, and we need to go get that idiot. So, purely in useful characters, we got everyone we need. We needed someone with most of the spells, someone with invisibility, someone who can dig. These are Harry and Hermione. We need someone who can open vaults, which is Griphook, and we need someone who can take care of dark magic thingamajiggers. That should be Thomas Riddle. Now, let's move over to closer to the end of the thing, I would imagine. Damn. Come on. There we go, Tom Riddle. We should maybe have someone else, but I don't think we do. We do not. Cool. That works for me. Yeah, we do not. Okay, cool. That completely works for me. Now, important thingy, we will require Tom Riddle. Specifically because he uses dark magic, and dark magic is used to break the last blocks that we cannot break ourselves. Let's go and see about out of the dungeon. With free play, and then I would very much like a Thomas Riddle. Okay, you... Here we go. Ron in a girl disguise. 1 and 2. And that's a true wizard, because we're overpowered. Well, overpowered. Crookshank, go inside, please. So there is a stud magnet. I know this for certain. It is one of the spells that you can get. And there we go. Nice. Something like this, and that should help a certain fella get his butt wiped in a bit. Get his ass on fire. I believe that's you? Yeah, seems like that's you. Okay, you and you. It's 5 and 6. And I should be able to enter with just Hermione, so that should be fine. You. 3 out of 7. 7 out of 9. 8 out of the 9. 9 and a 9. Put that out. There's 3 left. I just don't know if those 3 are in the thing or not. I am not sure. I believe they are. I believe they are. Okay. Switch over to Hermione, and let's enter the bit. Let's enter the thing. I should be able to answer them. Oh, wait. Got this one. Yeah, Harry as Hogwarts. Nice. Let's go inside. We should be fine. There we go. Now we have 1, 2, and 3, yeah. There we go, Madam Malkin. Seven out of 7. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Hmm. They do stick around, kinda. But not really. Now I'm curious. Can I hop on the toilets with this thing and get studs? No, this is just literally to have fun. Okay, cool. Okay. That should be the level. I think I missed it. I think I missed the thing. We have Ron in disguise, we got Harry in disguise, we got Harry Hogwarts. That should be all 3. Oh no, we have Madam Malkin, that's okay. Yeah, that's all 3. We didn't get in the house. Oh no, we did. Okay, cool. And then we did get True Wizards. Awesome. That should have gotten us a couple extra bricks. Awesome. 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 So we finished the first 2 levels. The next one will be a Jinxed Broom. We should be fine on that one as well, though I would very much prefer to take Tom Riddle as well, just in case. We shouldn't need him, but it might be necessary for us to take him along. Okay, so first of all this guy, then this guy. Apparently we did get True Wizard in this one already. Don't think this is a thing. Nope. Okay. Number 3. We're getting one of these. Get a Fred Quidditch. And we're getting one of these all. Cool. Go, number 4 out of 7. 5 out of 7. Now let's send the cat and give Gal a cat phobia instead of a rat phobia. There we go. And if we finish this off as it is up there, we would get extra points, which, to be honest, let's do it. I don't need it, but let's do it. Just so that I can show you that I'm not taking the mic. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is a very... Go, you... Oh, come on. And then... There we go. Then we need this. That's a student in peril we got. We need more for this. We also need you two taken care of. That's another crest piece. Then switch to Hermione, get her to read the book. Okay, clockwise starting from the potion. And this is going to give us something we need to continue the level. Oh, shit. You know, it's fine. This doesn't... In free play, I don't think it takes any of the studs away. There we go. That's 7 out of 7. There we go. Get a lot of this, and get to the next part. Get you cooking. Okay, clockwise, starting from the hat. Start this. And there we go, our first actual thing that you can only do as an evil character. Marcus Flint. Do we have? Can't see. Let's blow this stuff to smithereens. Go, should be fine. Let's see about you, and let's end this level. Should be. I might have not gotten 1 or maybe 2. Or did I have 1 before? Not entirely sure. Oh, we did not get Slytherin. Okay, I will have to do this again on my own time in that case. That being said, I see my friend's playing a game. He is playing Final Fantasy 16, seems like. Cool. In that case, I'm gonna send y'all over to him. I will most likely not come back to this on stream. If I do, it's gonna be later on, maybe very much later on. This was very much just to get a good head start on me trying to get the game where I am with my friend. We are currently starting level 2 in free play, book 2 in free play, so we are trying to complete the game. For those that have been wondering, what the fuck is that pin for the entire stream? That's the Wikipedia page, specifically for LGBTQ organizations. This game was made. This game was based on a story from someone who would be considered a TERF, a trans-exclusive radical feminist, who has been pouring money into conversion camps, which currently, at this point, are no longer legal in the UK. So that's something, but still. Should y'all want, you're more than welcome to come back in December and get yourself a bundle for the Yogscast Jingle Jam, because, yeah, they do that. You get games, and you support one of the wonderful projects. Like last year, the Trevor Project was part of it, which is specifically based on people helping people in the LGBTQ community. Would be insane. If not, don't worry. Yeah, come back. We play other games as well. Anyway, that being said, hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. I will be back with more other games, most likely Dawn of War 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind. Apart from that, have a good one. I will see y'all later, and I'm gonna send you all over to a friend who is currently playing Final Fantasy 16. Have a good one. See you later. Goodbye. I did just say goodbye 3 times, didn't I? Huh.